Good morning, good morning. I was muted. Well, welcome. Hello, and hold on here. And happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and a round of applause is appropriate. Well, I've been up for an hour and a half. And still didn't get the coffee finished on time. It'll be about 5 more minutes before I can go grab my cup of coffee. But I do have my water. So good morning. This is the temporary good morning greeting beverage until I get my coffee. But good morning. That is good. That's how I start every morning. Usually I have my entire glass of water, then I have coffee, and then I'm sipping on water all day. That's how it usually goes. Oh, let's see here. Look something up. Oh. Okay, so this is June. Well, I'm trying to find what national day it is today. I'm not doing very well. Oh, well, June 11th is the full moon, and it is called the pink moon, not because it will be pink, but because this is when the wild strawberries are ripe. If you are a wild strawberry eater, I am. Believe it or not, because we're right next to the woods, I have wild strawberries that grow in my yard. Yeah. They usually get mown down, though, unless we on purpose save them, because they're just like here and there. But I'll eat them if we mow around them and let them mature. I'll eat them. They're always small, but really tasty and sweet. I'd say they're sweeter than our domestic strawberries, but they're tiny. They are tiny. And when we let them grow, we have to beat the deer to them or the raccoons, because we're not the only ones that think strawberries are good. Well, let's see who's here. I see Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning, Sandra. I see Lily T. Good morning. And guess who's home? Lily's sharing a coffee. It's Mobang for your bucks. Yes, doing chores while listening. He just got back from a trip to Vietnam. So exciting. King's Gold is here. Good morning. Listening in the chat, but has to work today. There's Mobang saying just got back to U.S. from Vietnam last night. Laundry time, I bet. And it never fails. I push go live, and Buddy wakes up and starts barking. So I went and grabbed Buddy. Here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Oh, this way. One more. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. There he is. So I pushed the go live button, and there he goes. So he was having some food and water. And then he was looking around, walking around. So I clap so he knows where to come. Because just calling him doesn't work. Doug taps on the floor. We have hardwood floors. Doug taps on the floor and he goes right to him. Huh. All right, you get behind me. Hi, Stevie. Stevie's looking. Who are you kissing, Mom? He's still laying down. He's in his bed right over here. So I stacked up I have 2 extra dog beds because when we, Buddy has one in his crate, Stevie has one in his crate. There's one over there under the piano bench because Stevie likes like being in a little cave. And his bed is actually in a kitty litter box. Let me show you. Stay there, buddy. So, this is his main bed. He loves it in this box. I don't know why. It accidentally got sat in the box, and he loved it. So, I've left it in the box. There's his toy. He's got one toy in there right now. And that's the one that stays under the piano bench. Because he likes it. But anyway, I have two extra dog beds because when we're in the truck, we like to have a bed for Buddy and a bed in the floorboards for Mojo. And Stevie just lays wherever he wants or he's held. Depends on what he wants. And I stacked those up yesterday when I was cleaning in here and sat them in front of the window. So there's this window and then there's another window right here on this side. And he took and dug around, and where they were stacked like this, he dug one around till it came up like this. And so he's laying right here in the bottom bed with this other bed canopied over the top of him right now. So he made his own little cave. He's talented. Let's see here. There's my ones. How do you visit 4 cities in less than 2 weeks? You travel fast and furious, Mobang style. 4 cities in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, that's a lot. There's Floss. Good morning. All right, let's see here. Let's go grab this. And I haven't even looked yet. Let's go pull that up on my phone real quick. Clear. Right there. Okay, that's coming up. Hopefully it'll be here by the time I get back. Ah, that's the picture, not the... I need the video. All right. So, what's it like in your neck of the woods, everybody? Here, it is 62 degrees right now. And, wow, that radar's something else. So 62 right now. The high is going to be 72, which is going to be a nice change because it was in the 90s the last 2 days. Hot, 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 hot. So we're going to be in the 70s for today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 82 on Sunday. And thunderstorms. Oh, no. So it's raining today. It's going to rain Friday, Saturday, storm on Sunday. And then no rain again until the weekend. And it's going to thunderstorm all weekend. What? And the radar right now... commercial isn't loading. Well, fabulous. All right, we won't worry about that radar then. So rain. Last night we had to cancel our live on Doug and Ava's place because storms rolled in, really high winds, lots of thunder and lightning. So when it's storming, I unplug everything. Yes, I'm plugged into surge protectors, but I don't know. I can't afford to replace everything at once if I do have storm damage or lightning damage. So for me, I just unplug everything. And so that's what I did. So we had a surprise evening cancellation on Doug and Ava's place because it hit fast. We thought it was going to get here later in the evening, but nope. 30 minutes before it hit hard. Let's see. Here is 68 for the high for Sandra. And she's asking to please keep Copper in your prayers. Love that Copper boy. Lily's saying good morning to Buddy. She Devil Adventures. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Mojo's in the kitchen. When I'm live, I can't chase him around. Keep him out of trouble. So he's in there in his crate asleep, actually. He came and got an ice cube when I got my ice water. And then he got back in his crate. Now, I keep that door open all day long on his crate, and he spends his sleep time and rest time in there. Sometimes he takes his bites in there when I give him something. It's his happy place. But he's in the kitchen. He has access to 2 rooms when he's in the kitchen. I say he's in the kitchen, but I just have a gate between this room and the kitchen. So when I'm not going to be there to manage puppy behavior, I separate them. Or when I'm live, I separate them. You should talk about chaos. 2 puppies equals chaos. Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing. More prayers for Copper. And there's Lily typing in exclamation point awesome, and you notice there's no spaces, so if you type it just like that, ta-da, Nightbot will drop your channel link. Ta-da! And there goes Sandra, exclamation point awesome, and ta-da, Nightbot will drop your channel link. Woohoo! So I encourage everyone to drop your channel link. it's a great way to meet new people and make new friends with your channel, and to find a channel you really enjoy watching. Lily says it's sprinkling here right now. Oh, my ponytail's kind of tight on my head. There, loosen it up a little. Sprinkling where Lily is right now. It's raining here. You can tell everything's super, super green over there. Everything's wet. The grass and the trees. It's Floss says a 65 with a high of 67. Yes, we're very careful. We're very careful. And today isn't storms. Today is just raining. But the radar is crazy. Let's see if I can get to a radar over here. Yes, that was a huge storm last night. It went from Texas to Canada. And we're having a lot of those that are an entire line of storms from Texas all the way into Canada. Or if it's not in Texas, it's at the very bottom of the United States and shooting right through. And I found someone that I really enjoy watching storms with, and it's Ryan Hall, y'all. Do you ever watch Ryan Hall? That's the name of the channel, Ryan Hall, y'all. He's based out of Kentucky, and he does a very thorough job. He doesn't just watch a certain area. He watches it all. And it's really easy to listen to. He's funny. And he has on the spot storm chasers that communicate back and forth with him, and he's got permission to share their live feeds in his live feed. So he goes back and forth from the maps and the warnings to pictures of what's going on. And it's really interesting to me because I am an ex-storm chaser. When Mom was here, she's like, "Why are you so afraid?" I'm like, "No, you mean because I'm watching the weather?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "No, I'm not afraid. I just love watching the weather." And when I'm watching this channel, I'm watching the storm chasers and keeping up with everything everywhere, and I love it. Yeah, when I was by myself and I was in a storm that was really bad, and I ended up driving right into the ditch because I thought I was on the exit lane out of the parking lot, but it was raining so hard I missed it. And they had to pull me out, and it was like I just went home. And actually that was the last time I storm chased. 72 with a high of 87 today with She Devil Adventures, and 80s through the next week. Wow. Two puppies equals chaos, but it's a fun chaos. It is. Betty, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's no food. Do you need more food? No, he laid down. Okay. Mobang says it's 62 right now with a high of 73 in Southern California. And it's funny that you say that, Floss, about the storms seem to split and go around you. Now, knock on wood. Knock on wood. The same thing happens here. The worst of everything goes right around us. And this last big storm, not yesterday, but the last big storm we had tornadoes to the north of us, tornadoes to the south of us. and tornadoes to the west of us. But only storms right here where we were. So we were very grateful. Oh, that's awesome. King's Gold has a new short up. We will check that out for sure. And he typed explanation awesome at the end of that comment, and ta-da! Nightbot dropped his channel link. So go check out his new short. 83 with 100% humidity the whole time I was in Vietnam. Wow. I would melt. It would melt. She Devil says they have a chance of thunderstorms from Friday through Tuesday. Lily says I used to watch Storm Chasers. I just find it exciting, and it's a real adrenaline rush to storm chase. It really is, especially when you're on the edge of something really good, which means it's a bad storm. But that's what you're there for. So that's something really good. I can watch and I can get that feeling. There's Desert Adventures in Arizona. Hello. Good morning. Sitting on the porch, enjoying the sunrise. Lily uploaded a new short. I've been trying to post a short every single day on all 5 of my channels, and it's a challenge. But it's fun. It is fun. So everybody check out Lily's new short. Oh, Mobang. Hey, Steve, waiting for some sun shoveling, are ya? Why, yes. I don't see him in the chat, but if you come across Old Car Junkie, wish him a happy birthday. I saw on Facebook it's his birthday. All right, let's see here. How's the art channel coming along? It is fun. I haven't posted any videos yet. Well, I've got one video, but I have a bunch of shorts. And in those shorts, I've been sharing my art supplies. Now I've got one more art supply to share, and then I'm going to start sharing actual videos of things I've done and things I'm working on. Yes, sir. That was not what you think it was. That was my box of twisty pencils that you thought sounded like this treat box. So here you go. It really was not treats. But I know you thought it was. And you're blind, so there will be no convincing you otherwise. You heard it. So here. On Netflix, there's a show called Twisters. It's a good one to watch. I'll have to look that up. Steve says it seems like monsoon. I can say that. Yep, there's Stevie for a treat. There you go. You get one and you get one more. There you go. All right. All gone. It seems like monsoon season might be starting early this year. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. All right, well, let's go grab a moon video, shall we? And I'm going to go grab some coffee while it is playing. So let's get over here to the moon section. And am I ready for 23? Which is this one. And I'll be right back. Here's some puppy chaos for you. Do they look like brothers? Well, they are. A 4.8 pound brother and an 18.5 pound brother. But here, fix your ear. There he is. There he is. He's good. And he got his treats just now. In the kitchen. All right, hold on. There you go. Okay. That was Mojo. Every night, him and Doug fall asleep in the rocking chair together. And I got some coffee. And this is the cup that Christina from Dyson's Crazy Adventures made for me that says, always remember you are amazing. There's a dog hair on my cup. Wonder how that happened. Man, that's some hot coffee. But delicious. Hot but delicious. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. That's gonna show some radar there. So here's what's going on. And I'm that blue dot right there. So we're just in the green. We're not in the yellow or the orange. We're just in the green. So we're just having a pleasant rain right now. A pleasant rain. Oh, yeah. What's coming up? Well, I'm glad that you asked. What's coming up soon will be, I just noticed StreamYard added a new feature. Thank you. Hold on. Cut, break, timeout. Thank you, StreamYard, for the new improvement that I see today in my videos clips. The timestamp is on them again. Thank you very much, because I use that timestamp when I'm deciding what I'm going to show. So thank you, StreamYard, for that. Bravo. Applause. Happy that is back. Thank you. All right. Back to the main thing here. What's up, everybody? What's up is that we have show and tell coming up on June 11th, which is next Wednesday, next week on Wednesday, show and tell. And you just send me your pictures to our email, which is Ava Potterfield and Friends. Here it comes. Ava Potterfield and Friends @gmail.com. And I will approve photos and get them entered into the show and tell segment of our morning talks. So I'm excited about that. It's always a lot of fun. Always. So then on, I guess that'll be on the 25th. I got confused for a minute. On the 25th, June 25th, will be challenge day. And I got to get on the ball. And by Friday, I'll know what it's going to be. And I'll post it on my community tab. And also remind everybody on Friday Night Live and Craft Hour. Because it'll be Monday before we have another morning talk. So show and tell next Wednesday on June 11th, and challenge day will be June 25th. Other things going on with us is, what's going on? I am going to have to sit down and finish all my crochet projects that are sitting around, almost done. All of them that are almost done require sewing parts together. That's why they're sitting around not done yet. So I'm going to try to get that done. I'm going to make a video on making my popsicle sticks holders, which is what these are. Stick your popsicle in there and your fingers don't freeze. By the time I'm eating that third one in a row, my fingers are like, it's cold. Sometimes during the second one, they're also hollering that they're cold. And let's see. Finishing whips. Whips are works in progress. Whips. So I'll be finishing some whips. Editing. I have been, since we took mom home, and I'm more back to a regular schedule now. I didn't hardly do any editing while mom was here. She was here for 7 months. So I'm editing like a crazy wild woman. My computer is smoking. The editor is like, and it wears me out. So I can only do so much, and then I just have to stop. But there will be many videos coming out. That's a good thing. And I'm just relaxing still. I'm still in relaxing mode, but I enjoy YouTube. YouTube is one of my happy places. I've told you that before. Editing, I enjoy the editing too. And so it's not like a lot of work to me. It's just part of having fun. Just part of having fun. And that's basically what's going on around our place. We have music tonight. It's band practice. This is Wednesday. We have band practice tonight. So that'll be good. Looking forward to that. What, you need back up here? Okay. I took him to his dog food bowl because I saw him sniffing around in the air, which usually means he's hungry. Were you hungry? Did you eat some more? Did you eat some more? You're looking mighty dashing this morning. Yes, you are. Yes. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Right, you want in the back? You want in the back? Lay down? Here we go. He's going to the back. And he lays back there. Your chair has to be extra wide when you share it with a dog like that. I get to sit on about this much in my chair, but it's okay because I love Buddy. I'm not missing my mouth. That's condensation on the bottom of my cup, and it's wet on my coaster. So it's dripping. Get that out of my way. Okay. Chomp a little ice. I like ice. Anyone else out there like ice? I really do. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Everybody's saying happy birthday, Teddy. Woo! Moon emojis. This is when I made my coffee run. There's Inspired to Wander. Good morning. Popping in to say hi before running out the door. Thank you for saying hi, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Mobang says it was a nice trip, but I was on someone else's schedule, so it was a rush travel through 4 cities. I had no time to edit anything I captured. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you got. You know, that's one of the things that I really like about YouTube is I get to see a lot of places where I've never had the opportunity to go and visit myself. And see places I wouldn't get to see otherwise. So I'm excited to see that, Mobang. See. Oh, Nancy's caring for a cat post-surgery. She had her eye removed a week ago. Also dog walks and other visits. Lily says, Mojo! He's so cute and he's grown a lot. He is. He's big. And just as sweet as ever once he calms down. He hadn't calmed down when I was showing him to you here. He needs a few minutes. Mobang says, after 46 years, Vietnam is a modern country. It still has a slow pace, but Vietnam is moving toward the right direction. Let's see. Then there's our email for show and tell and challenge day. Thank you for dropping that in there. Aha! Mobank says, I have lots of traveling experiences to share with y'all on how to travel to Vietnam faster for less. More bang for your bucks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sandra's still here listening. Thank you. Oh, Nancy says, this month I will have a newly finished quilt to share on show and tell day. I just did a weekend overnight job and used some of my time there to sew on the binding and do other finishing touches. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. So is Lily. She Devil says, editing is fun unless you're learning a new software. Oh my goodness. I have been using this software not totally from the beginning, but for a few years at least. And I know it pretty well. And so the process now is much easier than it was in the beginning for sure. Learning new software for me takes time for sure. Water and coffee, absolutely. Woohoo! Well, you know what? I think it's happy time too, Sandra. Absolutely. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, I'm still dancing. Hooty hooty. We got happy emojis there. Lily says, I don't edit, I film and upload all from my phone. Okay, speaking of phones, I've come up with a new way of filming. Having multiple channels, YouTube has rules. And one of those is not multiple uses of videos or footage. There's the word I'm looking for. So I now film. I used to film mostly all from my phone. But now, in my mind, this helps me stay within those rules. I do short clips, like 3 minutes or less, on my phone. I do my longer filming on the camera. Set it up on the tripod, let it run while I do my phone. And I'm using the camera footage for my meditations channel. And I'm using my phone clips for this channel. So it's the same place, but it is not the same footage. Now, whether that will help me in that regard or not, I don't know. So I think I can talk about this now without getting all emotional. It's been a while. Lily knows because I told her when it happened. On my meditations channel, I was just getting ready to monetize it. Like, I had been eligible for about 3 months, and I was trying to decide, am I going to monetize it? Am I not going to monetize it? What am I going to do? And I had made the decision to monetize it. And then I get this email. And I got in trouble. I had to delete a lot of videos off my channel. Mind you, I was getting ready to monetize, okay? And then when you delete a video, you lose the watch hours that you accumulated from those videos. So I now don't even have 1,000 watch hours. I'm working my way back up. I'm not complaining. I understand what happened, and I won't do it again. But I want to put this warning out there to everybody, because there are places out there where you can get footage and it says it's licensed and you can use it on your channel. Okay. But since then, and I've been running that channel and I've not had a problem. I always put in my description where it came from. I credit everything, right? I notate everything. And I had a problem. So places that you can go to get footage to use in your videos, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Because YouTube doesn't, in my case, I can only speak from my personal experience, wants original footage from me. Now, almost everything up there was my original footage, except for some waterfalls and some ocean waves. The rest is all mine that I filmed myself. And on a trip we were on, I did capture a waterfall. So I will have my own waterfalls going on that were from my camera. But then there's the other rule about they're not wanting you to reuse your content. So I think this will help with that, because when you have multiple channels, yes, I film for each channel. I do. But I've always shown nature clips on this channel before I even had the relaxation channel. And I haven't had a problem with that. But I'm trying to think ahead, because, wow, it hurt so bad that happening to me, all that editing time, that it's probably been over a year ago, and I can just now talk about it. I quit looking at my statistics because of it, and I'm back to doing my stats. I do my numbers every day just because it encourages me to see growth happening, because I don't have any viral videos, so my growth is slow, but it's growth. And I can see getting new subscribers. And I'm going to quote Marshall, if you're not doing shorts on your channel, you're missing out. I watched one of his lives one day, and he must have said that 10 times. So I'm like, Doug, he said that 10 times, so I guess I'll try it. And I've been doing it ever since. And I do get new subscribers from my shorts, so they are worth your time. I've still yet to find out if posting a short and a video on the same day is beneficial, or if it messes with things. So I try to not, if I post a video on that channel, I try to not do a short that day. I don't know if that matters or not, but hey, where'd my comments go? There they are. Yeah, so just be careful out there. And where I got my material, it was from legitimate places, and I see these clips, still see these clips used all over the place, but I can't anymore. My channel was on, do they put you on probation, or what do you do, where if you, they place a warning on your channel for 4 months, 3 or 4 months. And if you do anything else, you get a strike. And so I did the little class and took the little test and passed. And then I had to wait 3 months till that warning was gone. So I will also encourage you, because of that happening, if you have a channel email, check that email regularly so you keep up on any communication, because that's how they communicated with me, was through my email. And to be honest, I hardly ever check my email. I check this email and my Ava Potterfield and Friends, I guess it is this one. This is the one that I use for contacting on Doug and Ava's place as well, because those are the two main ones I get emails from. And I just have it contained in one place just for my own ease. It's easier. But so just be careful, because the YouTube rules are always changing. And so what I found out is when there's new rules put in place, it applies to anything you've already done. In my case, that's what happened to me. When the rules changed, it affected everything else. So just keep up on that stuff. Keep up on that stuff. Let's see here. Right. She Devil says that's happened to a couple of people I've seen on YouTube. It's okay to use today, but that's not saying it's going to be that way in the future. Right. So I will pay closer attention. I always pay attention to the rules, because YouTube is too much work to, that was a lot. It crushed me. It did. It crushed me. And, but now that I understand, I will pay closer attention when you get that little video notice that says new rules on YouTube, that I will not only watch it and follow the rules from that day forward, I will also review my channel and make sure all my previous whatever videos, lives, whatever, are within those rules. And if they're not, that I need to delete them. Well, in my case, after I got over being hurt and mad and crushed and crying, I understand that it's a new rule. They didn't go after me personally. It was a new rule that I didn't realize applied to my previous stuff. So, I'm more careful now. See, hi, there's Ray. Hello. He says, I use a software called Clipify. I would say it's for a new editor kind of person. Nightbot reminding us that no matter what happens to you, you're still amazing. Always. Sandra says her channel's going up in views because she started doing shorts. Yes. Half Cheetah says you may get new subs, but you will get the engagement, and that's far more important. I'm having a lot of fun with those shorts. You're welcome. And when I'll just put it out there. Pixels.com is one of those places I got some of my clips from. I'm a member there. But it's either your footage or it isn't. I mean, it's a pretty simple line. Right? So I don't use it anymore. I don't use them anymore. So, unless I go on a trip somewhere to the ocean, I won't have ocean. But I can go in search of some waterfalls. There just aren't any. The waterfall I got was 5 hours away from here. We just don't have any close here. I live on flat ground in farm country. But it's okay. It's okay. There's the Bud Files. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. She-Devil says, I only use my content or effects made available in the editing software. Yeah. So, there's my tale of woe and my learning experience. And I really had to reevaluate, you know, another person may have just quit that channel. And I had to think about it. And why am I doing that channel? And why am I investing so much of my time editing for that channel? And I decided I was doing it for me. That's why I started that channel, was doing it for me. So, and since then, I have so many people that let me know that that channel helps them so much. And so why would I quit doing it? Why would I quit doing it? I just won't use those sources anymore. And like I said, I only did it for those two things. I had some waterfalls and some ocean. And then I lost subscribers because those waterfalls and the ocean videos weren't there anymore. And so there's that second wave of, right? But it's okay. It's okay. I didn't lose a lot of subscribers. So subscriber wise, I'm still ready to monetize. But I got to get 3,000 more watch hours again. It'll happen. It'll happen. I know it will happen. Fairy Dust saying hello, getting ready to run out the door. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great day. So, you'll get there. Thank you. I have needed that. Doug has been encouraging me, and I just couldn't talk about it before. I just couldn't. It was a blow. So, but I'm good now. And 5 hours from home, got our another waterfall video and some really pretty stuff. And water-wise. I even got some ducks crossing the road. That made me giggle. They were so cute. And I got ducklings out at the local pond at the park. And I haven't edited that footage yet. So that's on my list. It's on my list. Oh, thank you, Lily. But it's been good. It was a learning experience, and that's, taught me that when there's new rules on YouTube, review your channel. Don't just say, okay, I'll change what I'm doing. Review your channel. There you go. There you go. So I'm testing this new theory about phone footage for this channel, camera footage for the other channel. Even though I'm in the same location, the technicality is it is not the same footage. Is that technicality enough? I hope so. I hope so. Well, my goodness, that hour has gone by and some. But it just felt like I needed to share that experience this morning. Yeah. See, I can talk about it now. I just couldn't even talk about it until now. Except Lily knew. Lily knew, but she didn't know to the extent she didn't know I was getting ready to monetize and that I lost that many watch hours. So there's the full story right there. The facts right there. But it's all good. It's all good. And I love YouTube. And I love all 5 of my channels. And I do it because it makes me happy. So I'm going to keep doing what makes me happy. And that's it. Right? Oh, yeah. I was like in cry mode. I was in cry mode for a while. And like I said, I couldn't even look at my statistics anymore. Because all I saw was my lost watch hours and my loss of subscribers. That's all I saw. So I kept working. But I just now, I think this is my 2nd month of keeping a note of my statistics and my growth and what worked and what didn't work and what people liked better than other videos. And I've missed that. Now, some people think that applies pressure to you, but every person has a different personality and a different drive, right? And so that helps keep me on track. We better get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Yes, 5 channels. And Sandra says her views in the last 28 days are 11K. That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to run my member thank you and then my outro. We appreciate our members so much. And everyone who watches our videos and comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you are struggling, and I have had a struggle year, if you are struggling for whatever reason, hang in there. Never give up. Don't let anybody crush you. Don't let anybody push you down and make you feel like you're nothing. Because you know what? You're not nothing. You matter. And you are a blessing. So hang in there with all you got and never give up. Love you all. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you here again on this channel on Friday for Friday Night Live and some music. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.